Alright, so. What lies beneath? Was he truthful about what he saw down here? Is there really a monster down here in the cistern? Let's find out. Fuck it. Run straight fucking towards it. Where's this fucking monster? There it is! Seriously? This is it? It's a skeleton. And you could just stun lock it with kicks. Look. I can keep kicking its ass. Here, the golden rule says kick the shit out of the fucking golden skeleton. How's that for your golden fucking rule? Oh, you heard him? Let me die. Peeled statue.
Please.
He wants to die.
Kill me.
Holy shit. I'd love to kill you. I guess I need something to kill him with, huh?
Help me.
Well, guess what? I got him stuck, so now I think I can explore as much as I want down here. Yeah, look, he's stuck over there. Good, fuck him. So basically, some of these people, when they get turned to gold, maybe they're still alive. Maybe they're sentient, and that's why you can hear them talking. Yeah, they're still alive. For some reason, that guy could move. Lunar pendant, examine. There's a Latin inscription on it which reads Sendia Death. I wish I knew what that meant. What does Sendia Death mean? Take it. I got a lunar pendant. And I took a coin pouch. Okay. Interesting. A living golden skeleton that wants to die. Search the amphora of arrows. Take 7 fletched arrows. Okay. Whoa, there's stuff over here too. Look at that. There's a hole in the wall. You see that? There's no way for me to climb up. Huh. It's definitely a puzzle game, right? Austin VN just tipped me $5. Said apologies in advance if this has already been asked. Would you consider playing Kingdom Come Deliverance? The gameplay is akin to Elder Scrolls, but based in 1400s Bohemia. If it is the game that I'm thinking about. Basically, people, when that game came out, they were kissing its butt. But then other people were like, no, actually, it's not that good. It's a very annoying game because you can't really figure out how to really do anything properly. And if you don't know how to do it, it's basically very annoying and boring or just frustrating. So I kind of skipped it. And honestly, no one really asked me to ever really play it after I had skipped it. So I never felt like it was a big deal. Is this where I came from? No. A crushed creature. The emaciated human-like creature splattered in gold. It appears to have been crushed to death while entering the cistern from the cave beyond. Oh, shit. And another quiver. And more gold. Huh. I wonder if I was supposed to be able to freely go around here and explore, or if that skeleton was supposed to annoy me to the point where I couldn't do this until I killed him. But I obviously am good to go because he got stuck, right? He got stuck in the fucking water. But anyway, yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance, I don't know, like, I never knew much about it. When it came out, I was like, I hadn't heard anything about it until it was coming out, and then people were like, are you gonna play it? I was like, I don't even know what the fuck it is. And then some people were insisting it was good, while others said, no, it's really terrible. And then after it came out, like, no one ever really talked about it ever again. It's kind of one of those games that, like, I guess when it was a new release, people cared. But then after that, people just stopped caring.
Help me.
So this is crazy. They become immortal. Yeah. They become completely immortal when they turn into these statues. And they want to die and they can't die, even if they want to. Oh. Oh god, look at this. There's a ton of them down here. Yeah, look. Wow. A ton of them are down here dead. Huh. So I really lucked out getting them stuck there. Look, I lucked out. Well, I guess we know what's down here now. I got that. I don't know what that pendant is for. A moon pendant. That was fucking creepy shit. But now we just learned something about the world, right? We absolutely did. All these statues are alive. Well, I'm not gonna get anything else out of this asshole. We'll save up. Now that we got that new pendant, let's save, right? Okay. I agree, that was creepy, Plum Girl. A living peeled skeleton statue. Yeah.
Are they?
Oh, this is Sentius. This is the other guy. Alright.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Good evening, Cheerio Eater. I'm I'm Asholius. Of course, I am the great Asholius.
A curious name to match a curious accent.
That's right.
But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains many hundreds of years ago.
It's beautiful? Yeah.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft.
Except for the
nothing.
golden skeleton in the basement that
Have
wants
you
to
ever
die.
witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
And the crushed body that's down there, too. Yes.
Well, I'm not sure I believe that. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
It's obviously not
You see,
true.
The builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can
So
gather,
wait, they didn't build
breaking
this
the law
place.
here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined,
Here it is.
turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up.
Well, we know it's false. We know it's bullshit.
And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
How would they even know? How would there be evidence that nothing wrong happened and no one committed a crime, right? And we already know. We just went to the fucking basement and there's a dead body. There's a guy who's half dead and wants to die. You know, obviously there's fucked up stuff that happened here. So, let's see here. Do you have any suspects of who's doing the wrong thing?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
So he's gonna let us try to find someone doing something wrong? How do I know you're not responsible?
What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
Fair point.
I'm glad you think so.
Maybe I have something
Without
to suspect.
trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
Tell me what you really think.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
So of course he thinks that his rival, political rival, is the one responsible. What counts as a sin here?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
So essentially they don't know. They showed up here, this place was already pre-built. There was a rule listed saying, oh, you have to follow this golden rule or else everyone will die. So they're just guessing. And they don't actually know what works and what's not. Also, who are the people who were turned into gold? Like, was it them? Or was it people from before them? We don't know that answer either, right? I'm not sure it's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from. Let's say that.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated
Stroke
the
yourself
same,
off much there, buddy?
regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric.
Don't your laws allow slave ownership? Don't you like blood sport? Don't women have fewer rights than men? Don't you persecute Christians? Let's say, don't you persecute Christians?
You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that.
Thank you to Hiseo X4 who just tipped me $5, said this is for going overtime. Well, thank you, Hiseo. I appreciate that very much. That gets up to $47 in tips. We're only 3 away from our first tips goal tonight of Gunner Glasses. Thank you for the support because, again, it's been pretty slow, and I like the game. I was intrigued. I wanted to play more of it. I appreciate you helping me out for that, and thank you. How about, don't you watch Bloodsport for entertainment?
On occasion. But our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm.
Because you're an idiot. Don't your laws allow for slave ownership?
Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well.
Don't your women have fewer rights than men?
Of course. But with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and
Yeah, but they didn't choose that. There's a difference between, okay, you have fewer rights, so you have fewer responsibilities, you live an easier life, but what if they didn't choose that? I want to have a life where I have more authority and power and choice over what I do with my life. Not everyone wants to just sit back and have a fucking lazy life. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. You're basically saying that women don't deserve to choose what they do with their lives, that they're just to be controlled by others. That's fucking incredibly sexist and wrong. He's an asshole. Punch him right in the fucking nuts.
Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion.
So basically all he does is he's like, oh, you know, they're all fine. So anyway, where I'm from, all these things are considered abhorrent.
Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
Yeah, exactly. Carlton Jr. says, I bet a lot of people thought just like him back when colonization was rampant back in the day. Yeah, they justify everything with some weirdo circular talk that doesn't make any sense and really doesn't justify it at all. So Slayer has tipped me $3. Thank you, Slayer. He says, here's some money to reach the first tip's goal. I think the story is interesting, and I think the game would be suitable for a night chill stream. I kind of agree with you. And then the Brick Boy 103 just tipped me $5. So thank you, Brick Boy. It's good to see you. So that's going to get us up to $55 in tips tonight so far. Thank you, guys. Which means now we have hit the Gunner Glasses goal. Thank you. And now we're working towards the $100 goal, which is a hat. Tonight's hats eligible are the cowboy hat, the pilot hat, the Deadpool hat, and the fake hair hat if we hit the $100 goal. Polish these off a bit. There we go. I can actually see through them. That would help. Alright, very nice. Thank you guys for your support tonight. Okay? Oh, let's see. So, why can't you investigate what's going on?
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Fair enough. If I do this, will you help me get back to my own time?
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal.
Wait, what?
And
You
will
did?
never have been able to come here.
He was the one who brought
Thus,
me here?
you have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Huh. What's funny is, we just solved the quest we didn't even know we had. Find out how to get to your original time by creating a time paradox. What he's saying is he created the time portal? How the fuck did you do that? This fucking Roman dude created a time portal and sucked me back to the past? How? Sure, why not? So, Carlton Jr. says, this actually feels more like a political think piece than a game, and I think I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, it's pretty unique. Plum Girl, yes, you're supposed to be from the present, and you got sucked through a time portal back here to this underground city. Okay. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, what do you mean when you say Proserpina sent me?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I
So he
learned
did
of
it.
an
He sucked me
ancient
here.
ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
Yes, I do. You're right. Here you go. I'm from 2,000 years in the future.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
Tell him, you all been turned into golden statues.
I have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
Haseo X says, aren't time paradoxes dangerous because if you don't do what you need to do for the paradox to occur, it would destroy time? I guess what people actually say about it is you can't actually have a time paradox. It can't exist. Because if you were to change time, the ripple effect would essentially make it so that the only reason you were there is because of the ripple effect. You see what I'm saying? Like, I guess what they're saying is no matter how much you try to change time, it wouldn't matter because it already has happened. And obviously what's happening is still happening where you are, right? Like, if you went back in time to try to kill Hitler, it wouldn't work because Hitler was alive, which is the reason why you went back. You never would have went back to kill Hitler if he was dead. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't think anyone really understands it because we don't have time travel, you know? At least we don't have time travel backwards, I guess is what we should say. How does the ritual work?
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual.
Whoa.
I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
So he's saying he killed himself in order to create the time portal, and then when you came back, this is before he did the ritual? I did see human remains at the temple.
Ah, I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it.
But he's right. If there's no reason to use it, then there's a time paradox, you see? I'll do my best.
Well, I suppose that's all I can ask for.
Huh. That's all the questions I had.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
Jade, have a good night. Thanks for chilling with me here tonight. Yeah, okay. What I can give you guys, all I can tell you is the perspective of different time travel plot lines that I've experienced. And one of the ones that was the biggest one from my childhood was actually the X-Men comics. Now, in the X-Men comics, there's a time traveler. His name is Bishop. He's someone from a future, an alternate future, where mutants, which, you know, that's the subject of the X-Men comic book, people who have these mutations are hunted down and ritually killed by robots called the Sentinels. They're deemed like a pox on Earth, something that will destroy all of humanity. So they're hunted down and murdered, okay? So Bishop finds a way to travel back in time to stop the Sentinels from becoming prominent so they can never hunt down and kill the mutants. And he does do that. He actually saves the mutants by teaming up with the X-Men. They do research, they find out the government agency that's developing the Sentinels, and they shut them down and stop them, okay? But the sad fact is he can never go home. Bishop is always stuck in that timeline because he can't go back, because once you've altered the timeline, your timeline doesn't exist anymore. So he always was stuck with the X-Men forever and could never go back home. Basically, it was a one-way trip for him, and he knew that. He knew that he wanted to go back and change things for the better, but that he would be creating a new alternate timeline that he'd have to live in. He would never see anyone from his timeline ever again. So maybe that's what, if you ever went back in time to change stuff, you would irrevocably change the timeline. You'd be stuck in your own new timeline forever. I don't know. Yes, Carlton Jr., I do remember that. He says, do you remember the X-Men episode? Bishop went back in time, but then Cable also went back in time to stop Bishop. Yes, I remember that too. But that's the cartoon. I'm talking about the comics. All right, I'll say I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Okay. Oh,
and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. So, we unlocked a bunch of shit there, didn't we? I think we did. So, here we go. Leads. Here's all the different leads. So, a dying gasp. Find out what's distressing Lucretia. Democracy in action. Figure out how to make Malleolus drop out of the election. I need to dig up dirt on Malleolus somehow. A permanent solution. Ulpius is suicidal. I'll need to keep him alive if I want to learn what he knows. But he already killed himself. So that didn't work. But you know what? Didn't they say this game has a time loop mechanic? So maybe you can go back and reset the day and try stuff over. Finally, find out who's most likely to break the golden rule and inform Sentius. Or tell Sentius you suspect Ulpius. Ulpius knows more about Scintilla than he is admitting. Huh. Point of origin. Create a time paradox. You'll be flung back to your own time if you create a paradox. You'll need to change history in a way that makes my being in the past impossible. For example, Sentius says if I prevent the sin that breaks the golden rule, he'll never create the portal. It'll be impossible for me to be in the past. Or maybe, right, just maybe, you can prevent the ritual from ever happening by destroying the things that he needs to do the ritual. So maybe that's how you cause the time loop, right? Ooh, archaeologist insight, ceramic bowl full of urine. Ancient Romans used because of its ammonia content to wash and bleach their clothes. Well, that's fucking nasty. Haha, that's really nasty. Okay. Holocarnassus, I agree with you. Yes, the X-Men cartoon from the 1990s was actually one of the best openings ever in cartoon history. It was so epic. Who are you? She looks just like the other woman.
I wish Horatius
Doesn't
would
she?
stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
What do you think about the golden rule?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
So your sister has gone missing. What about 90 Spider-Man intros as Ramrod? Yeah, well, that was a spider blood, radioactive spider blood. Okay.
Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself?
Me?
No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
How the fuck would I know? At least we know that blasphemy isn't break the golden rule.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
So she's the daughter of Sentius, Septivus, Sepsimus, Septicus, whatever his name is. I suppose we'll find out sooner or later.
I suppose we will.
Alright, what's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
She is cross-eyed. Oh my god, so just said she's cross-eyed. Yes, she is, actually. Oops. Oh, charming. Now, I'll just say I'm not from around here.
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs.
She's a fucking bitch.
Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
Because you're a bitch. You know what? Fuck off.
I trust you can see yourself
I don't want to talk to you
out.
anymore. You're fucking obnoxious. I don't want to help you find your sister now either because you're a fucking asshole. Wow, you have 14 coins to your fucking name. Wow. Oh, wait. Never mind. She actually has a series of chests all through the castle. Sentia's journal. Dear Diary, my father suggested I write a diary as a way of keeping myself occupied while we all deal with the sudden devastating disappearance of my sister. As a dutiful daughter, of course, I shall oblige. The following pages contain my innermost secrets. I know you're reading this, Father. I may be young, but I do not think me stupid. We're all entitled to our secrets, Sentia. That's it. That's her journal. Wow. Wow. Rudimentary perfume in that one. Wow. I know you're reading this, Father, you fucking asshole. Why don't you shove this journal up your rectum? I'm sure you do. You're frozen as gold. We gotta figure out how these people got frozen as gold. What caused it? Because obviously it's not what they're saying. I think something does definitively cause it, but it's not committing a sin. It's something else. Because it's all willy-nilly. Are they all frozen, right? And once they're frozen, they're stuck like that forever. Oh, by the way, I think we're going to nighttime, right? Maybe not. Maybe so. I can't tell. But, it's certainly interesting that they've got it wrong. They've definitely got it wrong. Maybe it's up to us to figure out what is really going on here. Note from Scintilla. Scintilla to Sentius. May Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise I'll wear it always. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father and Sentia as my sister. I sense you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month. If you can show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, you'll be reelected. I'm sure of it. So wait a minute. He adopted her. So, yeah. Scintilla is not the natural daughter. She's adopted. Okay. That has something to do with stuff. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. That is true. Haseo X says, if she had an iPad, she could have just locked it and her dad wouldn't be able to read her journal. So yes, press Y to check your quest journal. I'm looking for useful items and notes. I don't see anything here now. Alright. The game is very intriguing. I actually really like it now. I'm actually liking it more and more the more I'm playing. I'm just hoping that we don't get into a point where I don't know what I'm doing. I get stuck. That would suck. And I wonder if there's a day to night sequence too. Or if it's all just, you know, one time frame and it never changes. I'm not sure. And it looks like at one... Oh, I'm stuck. It looks like at one point I'll have to figure out how to reset the loop. Like that guy who jumped, I have to find a way to stop him from jumping. And then try to find out what he knows. Seems like it's kind of important. There's a statue that's fucking falling over, see? I will try to help you, but how will you help me? You're a statue. You're frozen. Right? Let's save again before we continue. Guitar Player has re-upped his membership for 8 months. 8 months already. Where does the time go? I know. Can you believe that in just like 3 to 4 months, we're hitting a year here full-time streaming on YouTube? It doesn't feel like that, does it? But I've been here that long, and people will be unlocking their new crowns and everything sooner rather than later. The Regal Crown, the 1-year Regal Crowns are coming up. Wait, is this the same guy? It is. Galerius. So, yeah, I didn't go the way he wanted me to go. I ended up just going my own way. You know what's weird? There's no map, right? There's no map anywhere here. So you can just wander around. Yeah, see? The way that these people turn to gold, it looks to me like they were surprised. Like someone sneak attacked them or something and turned them into gold. It's not like, oh, I committed a sin and then I turned to gold. It's more like someone snuck up on them and found a way to turn them to gold and they weren't expecting it, you know? No one learns how to write in cursive anymore? Is that true? What the fuck is this guy? This guy's random. Look at this guy. This guy looks like a fucking weird roided dude. Cabbage. They're growing cabbage here. Oh, what's this? Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a goat, and what is this? Why is it glowing? Goose eggs. A bunch of goose eggs laid by the city's goose. Take them. So I got some goose eggs. They were glowing with these butterflies or whatever. I wonder if they're an important quest item, and that's why they were glowing like that. I also wonder if I reset the day, if I lose all my items and stuff, right? I wonder. What is this? Look at this. This place is a freaking maze right now. Oh, I can't see shit. Oh god, I really can't see shit. No, this is real bad. I can't see anything. Where are we right now? What the fuck? Does he now? Who watches through their eyes? Watches what? Whoa. We're in a new area with new people. Look at all these people here.
Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
They're talking about Scintilla being missing. Damn, look at all this. Whoa. What's this? It looks like a way is blocked. See that? Oh, wait. Huh. Old chest. A bottle of wine and some money. I just got possibly the last bottle of wine in the city, it said. So maybe that's a quest item. I think I might have needed that item for a quest. It seems like it. What is this? Whoa. Errant. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Are they talking about that guy down in the fucking sewers or whatever? Note from Livia. The place is called Accursed. Here Titios offers up his innards to be torn, stretched out over 9 fields. You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes you. You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns. We know Sisyphus from Hades. Ixion turns and follows after himself and flees the 49 Bellides, who dared to plot destruction of their cousins, their husbands fetch again, with incessant labor, the water they have lost. What the fuck does that mean? I have no idea. But I don't see any items or anything here. It looks like someone was staying here, but there's nothing else here besides the note that we just found. This is crazy. All this exploration, all these notes, these logs, these items. What is going on in this fucking place, right? I don't have a goddamn clue. There's more. Look at this. This is where I got the wine. Okay. The Dirty Troll did a super chat. Says, when's the next countdown video? I don't know what the fuck. What's a countdown video? What does that even mean? I don't know, because I don't know what you're talking about. Can I go... What's this way? Oh. We're going... Oh! What is this now? There's a bunch of them all frozen into gold here. And they're all like... These guys were fighting. What the fuck? Yo, his head turned. His head turned. That's the first time we've actively seen one of them move. They're definitely alive. We have evidence now. We're watching them move right in front of us. Alright. Damn. Look at that. There's definitely something up there I need. But it says they need to support my weight. How can I get creeper vines to support my weight? We now know that there's an area down here we need to go to. But we need to find a way to get the creeper vines to support your weight. We don't have that yet. Huh. Oh my god, you're right. I have a flashlight. You're fucking serious? I forgot all about it. The Dirty Troll, yeah, if you're talking about my countdowns, those are already out. The best and worst games of the year, it's already out. If you're talking about something else, I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for reminding me I have a fucking flashlight. I completely fucking forgot I had it. Holy shit. That's crazy that their heads are moving. That now we have evidence they're alive. Oh, there's arrows in here. I just got 7 fletched arrows. I assume maybe you'll get a bow later and you can shoot things with it, right? Alright, so I gotta come back here. Once I have the ability to climb vines, I have to come back here, right? The countdown videos are the series done by a troll. Why? Why do you even exist, fucking troll? Seriously, get a fucking life, man. Alright, anyway. Thank you for... Dude, seriously, Haseo, thank you for telling me about the flashlight. I completely forgot I had it. I'm wandering around dancing in the fucking dark like an asshole here. That's where the people were. We can go talk to those people, right? What's higher up here? That's true. They don't have flashlights here. I'm the only one who would have a flashlight. They would have torches and stuff, I suppose. Whoa, look at this now. We're finding all kinds of shit. A loaf of bread. partially eaten loaf. It's still fresh. Whoever owns it isn't finished with it. Well, it's mine now.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Oh. Follow Sentius back to the shrine and use his portal again. So I guess you can't steal bread. What the fuck? Oh god! Yo, the gold things are shooting me. Yo, this is crazy. Oh fuck. Ah! This is not working. I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I don't know where to go. Fuck. This is nuts. Ah! Holy shit.
Kill me.
All this because I took a loaf of fucking bread? Seriously? Well, fuck me. He died. He died. He killed himself to make the portal so you could loot back and try to fix things. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Now, do I keep the items? Look at that. Looper. Ask Opius how Scintilla would feel about his suicide. So maybe that's what I need to do to save his ass. Say that to him and then he won't commit suicide, right? Whoa. Huh. Now, where's my inventory? Do I have inventory? Inventory. Oh my god, you kept it all. Yeah, look. The lunar pendant. I kept everything. The fletched arrows, the goose eggs, the bottle of wine, the stolen loaf of bread. Oh, wow. You know what I'm wondering? What I'm actually wondering is, are there things you're supposed to do wrong forcing the day reset because you definitely need those items to solve the mystery? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you need to do the wrong thing in a few cases?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Asphodius. We had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius. You're about to make an offer to see Sentius, and he can tell me about the golden rule.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem. I have to go.
And since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
A device? Oh, shit. A zipline handlebar. Take it.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure. So the Red Gamer says, yeah, this is probably going to be like the game 12 minutes from last year where you have to loop time multiple times to figure out exactly what to do and then do it all in one sequence. Right. That's interesting. And Slayer says, all right, I didn't see the game being a roguelike. Yeah, it seems like, or like 12 minutes where you're forced to do things in a time loop over and over to do the right things and get the right information.
All right. See you around.
You need to have prerequisite information to get new dialogue out of people, right? So here you go. Here's the zip line. I think you can only use it one direction, though. So I need to go back to the guy who committed suicide and see if I can stop him from committing suicide with that information about, say, oh, how would Scintilla feel if you killed yourself, right? So basically you can take anything you want as long as it doesn't belong to someone else and it doesn't look like they're still using it. Like the bread said specifically on the bread, it said, oh, it doesn't look like the person is done using it. And so then when I took it, it was considered a sin. Yeah, see, I could ride the zip line. There you go. I wonder where that takes me. Probably somewhere new. You heard that? This way, the priestess? Oh, look. Oh! So that did not work. Uh-oh. Might be in trouble here. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I might be in big trouble here. I should have saved. And I did not. Oh, can I make it back up? Come on! Fuck! No, this sucks. I'm gonna die. Oh, wait a minute. I guess you walk down here instead. So once you have the ability to walk across vines or climb vines, you can do different things that I can't do right now. You see? How much you want to bet? There's an item there I need to get. And I can't do it until I can walk across the vines. Dude, this game is unique and pretty fucking neat. Seriously. But I can't... I'm stuck now. This isn't good. I'm stuck here. Where do I go? Aha. Here we go. Alright, I didn't die. Phew. That looks... Wait, that looks unique right there. See that thing? Huh, I don't know. Maybe it's just scenery. So yeah, so basically you need to get all these abilities, and these abilities like the zip line. I have the zip line now. I could probably go to a unique place I couldn't go to before. The ability to walk on or climb on the vines. That gets you to unique stuff you couldn't do before. You see? It's kind of cool. I like the premise. And of course the whole plot is intriguing. The time manipulation mechanic is really good. I actually really like this game right now. I'm really enjoying it. I'm just afraid what's going to happen is I'm going to get stuck, not knowing what to do, and then it's going to piss me off. You see? Here's what I think we'll do. When we can get back to the villa where the guy's going to commit suicide, we'll do that. We'll save up for now.
On your best behavior, I trust.
Who's this guy? Just a troop, a generic guy? Yeah, we're almost there. Because here we are again. Oh, by the way, the day reset, I can talk to this guy now.
How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
If you're trying to goad me into an argument, it won't work.
Huh.
I'm a stoic, remember?
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe, how can anyone trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Sentiex malleolus, same excrement, different smell. Wow.
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
It's true, I have the key. I can enter here because I have the key.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and
Oh, you know what? I didn't do that. I'm in the wrong spot. This is where you fell and you break the pool, right? When the guy dies. That's how I have the key to get in here now. But... But I need to go back up, which I don't remember how to do. Because I went the wrong way. Last time I went higher up, right?
Oi!
Oi!
Get in there, you cheeky youngster.
Oh, I don't know how to get back up there. Oh, look, there's the daughter. Now she's over here, chilling.
Whatever are you wearing?
Oh, God, she's laughing at me. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get back up there. There's Sentius. So they're all in different spots. I wonder if that's because the guy didn't commit suicide, that they're in different positions. I gotta figure out how to get higher up from where I am. They're telling me to go to the priestess. The priestess will guide me. You hear what they're saying? That's it all the way up there. How the fuck did we get up there last time? Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish, evidently. Huh. Oh shit. There's a door behind them with a, oh look at that, with a skeleton. But you can't get in here until they find a way to maybe... Can you unfreeze certain people? Maybe you gotta find a way to unfreeze her from being a skeleton, or being a a statue, and then you can get into that room. Very intriguing game. Alright, guys, we're going to run out of time here for tonight, but I really enjoyed this game. Obviously, what I'd like to know is, do you like it enough that you would like to see it as a full playthrough? If it's only 5 to 10 hours long, I think that would definitely be possible. By the way, this is where the ritual takes place. Yup. Right there. What I would say, though, is if we are going to continue this as a playthrough, which I would love to do, I would hope there'd be buy-in from people that they will show up and support it. As you guys can see tonight, support was pretty slow for all the games that we played. So I would be very interested in playing this again if we can get a regular audience to attend it and support it. So I hope that that would be the case. But I like this. I actually think this is one of the most interesting games I've seen in a while. And it came out just last year. I'm definitely enjoying it. What we'll do is we'll go over here and we'll sell. We'll sell. We'll go over here and we'll save. We'll save the game. And then next time around, when we decide if we're going to play this, I will resume from here. Remember? Okay, this is where we had to go over. This is when the guy was going to commit suicide, remember? Okay, let's save up. Slayer just did a $1.50 tip and said, nice gameplay stream tonight. You plan on doing other Game Pass streams like this next week where we'll vote and choose another 2 games? I don't know yet. We have to see how things go over the course of this next week. That's kind of what I did this week, is I just wanted to see what happened and kind of played it by ear. It's possible I will. It's also, the thing is, you guys are going to be voting on a game for me to start playing this week, and it's going to be either one of the games from tonight or a previous game, and I'm curious what you guys will vote for, and that might determine it as well. Okay? Sound good? Alright, guys. I really enjoyed The Forgotten City, these first 2 hours of gameplay. I think it's a really fun, unique game. I'm having a great time with it, and I definitely want to continue the playthrough. So let's see what happens this coming week. Alright, guys? Awesome. If you liked these videos, leave comments on the videos on YouTube and let me know. And also, please like these videos. I know a lot of you will watch these on demand. Please do, okay? Awesome. Thank you guys very much.